Greetings, ladies and gentle people. Welcome back to some City Skylines. We are here in Funky Town, and I thought, in the interest of making this go a little bit faster, I would do a little bit of a time-lapse video and see where we wind up at the end of our little session. So I hope you enjoy. Alright, so one thing I decided to go ahead and do, despite the fact that it's not usually how you're supposed to do a time-lapse, is I didn't mute the first audio here, because there's not a lot of music, and I thought the sped up sound effects sounded kind of funny. But yeah, what we're doing here is we're just trying to go ahead and mirror this left turn side, simply because I thought it would look really, really nice once we start getting buildings in there. I didn't want to just have the two. And I think I'm going to have this road that I just made go across the entire city. So it's actually going to be a main road. And here we're just going to mirror it because that's kind of what we're doing. We're not really being symmetrical, but we're keeping similar ideas. Like there's 3 here on the left that we built, there's 3 on the right on the bit, despite the fact that they're not the same shape in any way, shape, or form. I figured this avenue is going to go right across down everything. So I throw that over there, and I keep the whole thing of 2s, or did I go with 3 on this one? I forget. I think it's just a 2 for now. It was actually surprisingly hard to align this thing, because the other one is not entirely straight. So there's always little bits and pieces that just aren't fitting at all. But, oh well, that's fine, right? That's fine. And we can always touch up a few things once we get everything how we like it. But this part here really bugged me, because there's too much space in here. And I didn't want to just create like a giant park, so I figured, you know what, let's add a few more buildings in here. But the only way to keep the curve of the main is to outline it and then do like a little bit of an in-bit, which is what you're seeing here. See, that goes there. Debating if I like that or not. If I don't, I'm going to make an area on the inside. And there goes the inside area. Not perfect, but most of it's there how I like. Get rid of the middle, then we've got 2 sets of buildings that can get in there, one on each side of the road. And that's probably good enough. Any remaining area that's not filled out, we can just go ahead and put down some trees or whatever. We can figure out what to do. We've been very good so far across the river here in figuring out what we want to do in those little large bits. Here we go, mirroring the road. Like I said, this is gonna be one of our mains. So there's the main. I have to say, SimCity 2014, 13, whatever, was actually pretty good about this. Here it's a little bit annoying trying to mirror a road that you just built that's not perfectly straight. You can see the trouble that I'm having here. It's not perfect, but I'm trying to keep it as good as possible, simply because I don't want your eye just like rebelling completely based on what you're seeing. Try from the top, and this should work now, right? Yeah, get rid of the inside. That's a pretty good one. There we go. Alright, so as you can see here, the road is going to go all the way across. There's going to be a little bit of an intersection there, which is fine. But I don't want more intersections here, because the main road is too close. So I decided to put this into a bridge. I do have the update installed at this point. I could have put that into a tunnel, but that looked really, really strange. Tunnels just didn't look really good here. So we skipped over those. Hope you don't mind. We'll have tunnels at some point in this. But here you can see I'm sped up, and there's a lot of nothing going on, because I actually drew a blank. My mind was just like freezing. I didn't know how to do this inside bit. That doesn't fit completely. That does. But yeah, I wasn't sure at all what to do on this inside bit. It's like, not getting inspiration. And I thought about completely Xing this out entirely. But leaving it is fine too. Because you can see with the first attempt. The first attempt I wanted to do is create just something that just connects to the other road, right? But you can see already how ghastly this is. It's like, is that? No. No. That looks bad, right? This just looks terrible. I think you'll all agree that this is just not good. Like, I can like do that, but that sucks too. So finally I just get tired of it and I just delete it all. Oh wait, I don't. Oh my god, what did I do? Oh, I tried to save it one last time, but maybe these could be main roads that go across? But it just kept looking dumber and dumber. So here we go. This part here I like. Having this road kind of connect over that way. Yeah, there we go. And now for the middle bit. Last but not least, we still need to decide what to do. I like the curve. There we go. Now we have our eureka moments. It's like, I know how to do this. Yeah, double it up. We decided on a curve, so double down on the curve. Right. Yep, completely kill that, because that doesn't make any sense whatsoever anymore. Have that go straight across. Yep. I had to exit the sound effects on this part, simply because the music kind of pitched in here, and it sounded really, really weird. Here we go, struggling with this. Oh, I hate these curves. These curves sometimes can be really, really annoying when you're just trying to get it exactly correct. And even now, I can see parts where it's not exactly as smooth as I want it to be, but, you know, whatever. Maybe we'll touch it up in the future, but for now it's fine. The bridge here I liked. The bridge I thought came out pretty well, going across the mid. But these guys here, you can see, they don't connect properly. Okay, you went way too fast, but they didn't connect properly in a straight line, so I completely killed them for the moment while I decide how we're going to do that. But here, there's just enough room for a perfect area. See that? It looks a little bit different, but it's still kind of uniform. Yeah, not even a tunnel can save this. This is just not gonna work. No matter how I struggle against it, it's not gonna work. Not gonna work. See? This doesn't go. Now the bridge go over top. There we go. And now I think it's time to start building, right? Having the building going on in there? Or zoning, whatever? Yeah, there you go. That's a really tough part, like trying to decide like where everything's gonna go. I figured this inside area here is gonna be office buildings with commercial on the out and residential above them. That way there's residential top and bottom with the commercial kind of hugged into the center. But one thing I didn't count on is how little residential I'm actually building here. And that's going to be a real big problem later. Those of you who are really familiar with this game, you can already tell I'm not zoning enough residential for this huge area that I've got building. I mean, it is high density residential, but it's not that high density residential, you know? So I was a little bit thrown off by that huge curve. It's just not enough. It's just not enough at all. Not enough water either, so we're adding some more water in here. Got a couple more add-ons, of course, I've been playing around with. This, however, I slowed down on. This I didn't like so much. Because I've got, like, all of these power plants just everywhere. And I decided to, while we're doing this episode, let's just stop and make this better. Though I'm not thinking, because look how stupid I am. It's like, what? Why can't I put it on this side of the road? The power lines are actually blocking me here. I thought they would auto demolish or auto bulldoze, but they don't. So I like sit there for a minute thinking about it, like, oh wait, is it that? It's like, oh, it is that. Okay, it was the power lines. It was the power lines. That was the reason. All right, so we're getting some power up in here. Now we can cover this huge, disgusting inconsistency in the terrain with a road, thank God. See how that just like hides that glaring hill? Hill is so disgusting. But now we've got our own little solar power plant station dealio right there in the center. Unfortunately, the road's kind of getting in the way of the power plant, so this is kind of weird. It doesn't fit there. But when I do it the other way around, like I put in the power plant, and then I put in the road, and then it works. But yeah, that's a little bit better. I think later on I'm going to add something a little bit else, give it a little bit more space. Maybe if I can figure out a way to do it without getting the hills back. Because there should be like parking lots maybe, or I don't know. Maybe a fence there, something, but I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Double up on the incinerators to make certain. I made the another incinerator because I thought we were going to have garbage problems, and I was just trying to get ahead of myself. But trust me, by the end of the episode, you're going to see that was not enough. Make sure they all have education. Double check, make sure I like how it looks. Unleash, let them build in. Again, we're time-lapsed. Overall, they're moving in pretty well. Kind of sporadic, but that's because they kind of have to literally drive into your city to like really get there. So we're seeing the commercial bits pop up before the residential bits, because residential bits are still being driven to. I think that's how that works. I'm pretty certain that's how that works. I could be completely wrong, but I don't think I am. Another angle, we got residential coming on in. It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. It's kind of weird how, depending on what angle you look at the city, it either looks really, really bright or really, really dark. Like, it almost looks like even the color itself is completely devoid of the city, or just like completely devoid of everything. Just like up and left your town. Kinda strange. But overall, I kind of like what we have so far. This area here is okay. The middle areas are kind of difficult to do when you don't have terrain kind of shaping what you're supposed to be building. I'm trying to avoid the cheap, like, beginner method of just like picking a shape and making that shape over and over and over again. As you see in a lot of tutorials, I think tell you to make a star, and then you just keep making a star, and like there you go. Or you make a circle, and you keep making circles, and there you go. I'm really trying to avoid that with this city. Make it look a bit more interesting. I like the water over there though, how it flows at fast speed. You can see the traffic problems really coming into play on the bottom right hand side of your screen. But overall, it's looking not bad. A few too empty areas. I have to address those empty areas. I'm not liking those at all. I want this area to be a lot more dense. Maybe the densest area of everywhere. So we really need to work those parts in. But we can get it. We can get it. We got on the other end. So we'll get it here too. Don't you worry about a thing. We'll get it. We'll get it. Alright, so as you can see, here is where we are with our city right now. We are up to 54,000 people, which is not bad. We're close to our next rank of 60. That's good. That's good, that's good, that's good. There are a few things that I figured would be a problem. There are some... No? Crematorium access seems to be an issue, because we can see over here we have people are waiting for transport, right? Despite the fact that cemetery is redlining, crematorium's okay, but I guess just getting there is a bit of a problem. Luckily for me, I can kind of just like fit a crematorium in there. I mean, this is kind of like a huge lie. I mean, my crematoriums should be a-okay, but they're not. So, I mean, I don't know what to think about that. All I know to do is to just be like, well, I guess we're just gonna hide a guy back in there so they can get some of that, get some of the burning going on. These guys probably need to as well. You can see they're not being catered to in any way, shape, or form. So we can just pop one in back there. Trash is being an issue. Apparently they don't want to take it all the way to the incineration plant, which is over there, which should be, you know, pretty well off. I mean, garbage reserves, processing rates. I don't know. Or maybe the fact that this is just like so horribly backed up, they just can't get over there. I don't really know. I don't really know. And I can't purchase this tile over here either to find out. I can't just be like, you, and then click over there and build on it. We can never buy those tiles, I don't think. I don't think they're purchasable. Unless I mod it, and then I can. If I download another mod, then I know it opens up more. And this would be a great island, so I hope I can. I hope I can. I really, really do. Until then, I'm just going to have to deal with a few horrible things and then move it later. Like the incineration plant. I don't want to do this, but it's going to have to be there. Otherwise, you know, screwed, you know, so that has to go that way. That'll start catering to those people. You're not telling me a lot anymore. This is like getting slowly useless because the city's building up. So I don't like know where the elementary. Oh, I know where the elementary is. The elementary problems like in here. Yeah, so check that out. That's high school. You fuck. All right. I need another elementary school apparently. So I can do that. The high school appears to be completely overloaded. I mean, this is all in the red, despite the fact that this has room for people. So I don't get that one. I don't get that one at all. I'll monitor the situation though, I guess, huh? These guys should be completely a-okay. They really ought to be. The notion that I might have to place two high schools right in front of each, or elementary schools right next to each other is extremely silly. But I'm going to put another one over there just to get capacity up. Because it's only in the area that we're building in, right? And there's no like super large high school that, or elementary school that I can get. I mean, there's this, but that's 480. This is 300. No, 480 is not too bad. That one's 800 though. The Korean elementary school, it's a bit larger as a result. But doesn't really fit the city, as you can see. It's way too big. Way too big. Way too big. Wish it wasn't. But, whatever. Wishing is irrelevant. It is what is. There. All people here will have access to elementary schools. That's all there is to it. And I've already got two here, but tell you what, I'll put in a third. I know these things don't grow on trees. They cost like 160, so we should be okay. Overall, not bad. Looks like we're not in point of fact going to get 60k this particular video. We're really, really close though, you know? I think building up in here a little bit. I think I will allow this stream because the traffic overall isn't too bad. Overall, our traffic is mostly okay. So I guess I will allow that. I think cool things are going to go into here. I'll allow this row to be built as well. I'm not sure why I didn't put that there. This row will be built as well, because just having the 3 there looks a little bit strange. And by 3 I mean, you know, not 3, I mean more than 3. Ooh, my god, look at that single file. Oh, look at that single file. It's like you could access this one, like no, we need to make a left turn. So I guess we're just gonna stay in this lane. So stupid. So stupid. I'm thinking... I'm actually a little bit surprised that they're doing that. This area needs to build up a little bit. We need more offices, I guess is the thing. We need a lot more offices. Tons more offices. So that answers the riddle of what will be in here. The riddle has been answered. The amount of offices we need is a staggering amount. So there's that. Alright. Next video, we will continue. I think I'm probably going to do another time-lapse because I really enjoyed doing this. We got a lot done this video. We will have to take care of a few things, though. Dead person, dead person. So many dead people are waiting for transport. Ugh. And it's a cemetery that's doing it, which is weird, because our capacity for crematoriums is really good, but... Ugh. That's not a... That's, yeah. I don't know where to put them precisely. I mean, I thought about just putting them here, but that would look really bad. I think even having one cemetery here would look really, really bad. So I don't really know where to put them. I don't know where to put these things. I really don't. In an industrial area somewhere? I mean, I don't know. I mean, where do you put your cemeteries? I'm generally curious about that. I mean, it's got to be in this neighborhood somewhere, given all the dead people are complaining. Guess they're not... yeah, I mean, they're pretty out there. They're pretty out there. Yeah. It's gotta go somewhere. I'm not ending this episode until I figure it out. Not ending it until I figure it out. Gotta make a decision. Alright. One of them will go here. You said an important building was gonna be in there. Just didn't say what. Just didn't say what. Not that apparently. Alright. Screw you two there. Thanks for working with me, pal. Thanks for working with me, buddy. Cemetery on the main avenue? That seems dumb. It doesn't seem quite so dumb. Alright. There. What'd that do? I've got cemetery down a bit. Needs to be better though. Needs to be better. Alright. Other thing we've got to do is we have a lot of offices, but they're not really all that high. So let's just take care of all this next episode. Let's get these guys up higher. Take care of all the dead people, because the dead people are kind of bumming us all out, you know? And get 60k. Join us all for that. See you next time.